Honey, we looking real humble today, we'll just say that. Hey girl. Hello my beautiful Taurus, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading this week. Now I also do your weekly love reading between you and your soulmate Taurus, which I'll leave a link to over here if you would like to check that out at a later point. But when it comes to any of my readings, Taurus, rely on your intuition, because put it in perspective, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. I almost just called y'all babe for some reason, which I don't know why. But yeah, as I was saying, put it in perspective, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation more than I ever possibly could, Taurus, so I'm just so flustered after wanting to call y'all babe. Oh my god. If you find some cards that resonate with you, let me know in the comments below, Taurus, because that's how I keep up with y'all, through the comments and hearing y'all's aha moments that you have with the cards. And also, if you do find some cards that resonate with you, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe, Taurus, because it does help out my channel a lot, and I always am super appreciative when you take the time to do that for me. And then finally, this reading is just to hopefully give you some perspective, Taurus. I'm not here to make a decision in your life, right? Just some food for thought, but at the end of the day, the decision is yours to make on how to carry out your week, right? But let's get into your reading now. Y'all, I'm just gonna be flustered for the rest of this video. I don't know why, it just so caught me off guard. But Taurus, let's get into your overall energy of this week. We have the 10 of Pentacles with the 2 of Swords. So you're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads this week, Taurus. You're in this place of needing to make a decision. Dare I say it's connected to finances, or how do we want to word this? What your stability is going to be based off of. So this is kind of like more of those big decisions, like a job, perhaps, decision between jobs, decision between what you want to put more energy into, deciding to what house to move into, where to move to. It's stuff like that where you're going to be putting your roots in. Whenever you see the 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, that's when you associate putting your roots in somewhere and really trying to build some type of stability into your life. You're putting an end to a cycle of it's almost just like kind of like depotting a plant, right? When your plant gets too big for its own current pot, you depot it into a bigger pot. And so that's how I'm seeing this situation for you right now, Taurus. Is like, yeah, you're kind of deciding between 2 pots, or deciding if you want to, maybe for some of y'all, decide if you want to even move or change pots right now. But you know, like a plant, at some point you do have to, if you want to continue growing, go into bigger spaces or go into bigger aquariums, right? Goldfish, I feel like, are like that as well, Taurus, where it's like they are as big as their habitat allows them to be, right? Maybe you want to just be a goldfish. Let's get into your energies though. We have the Moon card coming in here. So something's going to be revealed to you through some type of action, I feel. I feel like this is almost, when I see these 2 cards paired together, Taurus, I would associate this with kind of like karma coming at you in some type of way. Now this could be good or bad. I guess that's your relationship with karma and what I guess you choose to believe in. Some of you all may not even believe in karma. But how I would take this, as if I was reading this for myself, Taurus, is that you know, it's, if you've been trying to manifest something, you know, what have you been investing energy into? Have you been investing energy into a career, for example? That would make perfect sense with this 10 of Pentacles. Maybe this 10 of Pentacles in this crossroad happens through something, or this gets revealed through some type of justice moment, like through this karmic thing coming into completion. Now, if you've been feeding energy into stuff that just hasn't been, you know, feeding energy into people that aren't of your betterment, right? I say this because you have the 10 of Swords. You know, this could be the energy if you've been engaging with some people that are just not good for your soul, right? I'm trying to avoid to use the word toxic, just because it's like, just because you don't get along with somebody, Taurus, doesn't mean someone's necessarily toxic, right? Just means that y'all's energies don't mesh, you know. But 2 of Cups comes in at the last, where I feel like This could be an energy of not wanting to let go of something that you hold closely, Taurus. I'm just getting like such an energy of that's where you're in this just needing to make a decision about your life that may impact other people or involves other people, or maybe this just something like, you know, you don't want to leave your current situation or move on from something just because of how closely you hold on to it. But the thing is, with this Ten of Swords, man, it's letting me know, even if like your current space served you at one point, right? At some point, it's putting some holes in your back now. It's making you suffer at some point now, right? As a plant, if you don't depot a plant, right, wouldn't like the roots end up like rotting because they just wouldn't have the space and end up like dying out? I don't know. I'm not a biologist. Y'all know what I mean. I'm not a... It's that thought process, though. I feel like you kind of need to put yourself out there. You need to go into those uncharted territories. Get out of your comfort zone. Go into, you know, let go of the stuff that you hold dearly just because it's comfortable, right? You know, you can find other people to share your cup with, whatever way that means for you. But let's pull some clarifiers now, Taurus. Three of Swords coming in. King of Cups, Page of Swords. I feel almost as if we have this Three of Swords between the Moon card and the Justice card. Now, Taurus, I feel almost as if for some of you guys, you may be forced into this decision in this crossroads. I'm going to be honest here. So what I mean by this would mean for some of you guys, you might get laid off, or maybe not laid off, but just like some interruptions, some obstacles, bumps on the road. I do see pain when you see the Three of Swords in the upright with the Moon card. It is something letting me know some type of like potential pain or heartache being revealed through this justice, right? But it doesn't have to necessarily involve you, right? Because it could just be chaos around you, or something like someone trying to bring forward pain to you. And I'm going to explain why. Because this is who you are, Taurus. You are being the King of Cups. This is in the middle of the energy. This is the energy between the Ten of Swords and the Justice card. I know I'm saying where they are as if you can see them, but this is letting me know, like, it's like the King of Cups is someone who doesn't react emotionally. They are very in control of their emotions. They are in touch with their emotions, and they're comfortable with them, but they don't react, and that's an important thing. Now, because of this, it's like this is like this pain and all this other things like bubbling up and finally coming to life. Maybe like some stuff that you put on the back burner finally boiling over, and it's almost as if you're just in a chaotic week, but you yourself are like the calm in the middle of the storm, right? Now you have this Page of Swords coming in here, which leads me to believe like this is the energy between the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups. So this could be an energy of this all being brought forward to you from this person who doesn't really, when you have the Page of Swords, I feel like this person isn't really mature when it comes to their communication. I would see a more mature person with communication like a King of Swords, for example. So how would we wrap this together so far? When you have this as the encompassing energy, it's almost as if maybe like some type of news was given to you as an ultimatum, right? And that's with the Page of Swords and these two cards, right? You're kind of like an ultimatum of something that you might have to move on from, or just kind of like a sobering moment for a lot of you Tauruses, I feel. You as the King of Cups in the middle here with all this chaotic energy, but with this Moon card and the Justice card associated with this pain. Now this could be a separate event entirely that talks about a completely different path, or this is just like your current feelings on how you are currently handling the Page of Swords with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords, right? Because it would be catching you off guard, and you're just like, where did this come from? If that makes sense for you, Taurus. But when you have the King of Cups as you, in the middle of this energy. This is a good sign though. This lets me know that it's not anything that's going to overwhelm you. While I may have seemed like probably framed the situation in an overwhelming way, Taurus, I see you as handling this with stride. You may be experiencing this chaos all around you, but you are in control of your emotions. You're not spiraling from this at all. It's just a lot of things trying you at once. But you're taking it well, all things considered. You're taking it well. Let's get some closing cards now. What is some good news for Taurus this week? What are some blessings we can look forward to? Just the amount of cards I wanted to. So Taurus, Three of Swords follows you with this Nine of Swords. I know we said we're talking about blessings, right? But hear me out. Wait it out a little bit longer. I'll get to the blessings part about this. This is like the anxiety that you're feeling. You know, the stuff that's hanging over your head that's just constantly like stressing you out. It's associated with this pain, I feel, as well. But the thing is, I feel like if you ride it through this pain, you ride it through this Three of Swords experience, right? You're going to be feeling anxious. It's going to be a trying time this week, Taurus. I'm not going to lie to you, right? There's some stuff here, but if you remain to be the King of Cups, which that means to be, you know, don't react outwardly. It's important to have your emotions, Taurus, and to acknowledge them, but don't just lash out. Don't react. Keep calm, keep cool this week. And I see you working through this week. Once you overcome this pain, overcome this anxiety, then that's when the blessings come at you in a very rapid pace, right? You have the Chariot card with the Ten of Cups bringing in those blessings, bringing in that emotional fulfillment, just that fulfillment in general. So this is letting me know of where it's just like, just ride out the storm this week, Taurus, and you have a lot of good stuff coming towards you. So, you know, let's read in between the lines, Taurus. Take this as a week of you just being tested, your commitments being tested in a week, in a sense, rather. But, you know, if you pass this test, if you want to call it that, a lot of good comes towards your way. So yeah, that's the reading that I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully there was something of resonance in this reading. Be sure to let me know in the comments below if there was, and also I would love for you to share my videos with a friend if you think they would be into my readings. But until next time, Taurus, I love you so much. Bye.